Okay. Nope. Oh no.
What?
Is that your kung fu grip and chop saki
No, that
action
was just
movies?
no, that was just my fighting stance.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, because I
Uh,
hear that I hear this may be one of Korean cinema's best action movies. I don't know.
that's
I
a big statement.
that's why I said I'm just saying. I read one of the blurbs and they were like, "You have to watch this," and I was
Okay.
like, "Go on." I did the whole Idris Elba. You keep talking.
hmm Okay. So we got Hunt official trailer 2022. This came out about 4 days ago.
Hmm.
I don't know much. You don't know much. Let's get to it.
Hold on, I can tell you right now. This is blur. This is the tag. A spy movie based on 1980s national security planning. Two rivals, a hidden truth. Two spies, one target.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Did I do all the stuff? Did I loop it and
Hmm.
give us the stuff and the jazz? All right. Here we go.
So I want to see this.
밤늦게 죄송합니다만 긴급히 보고드릴 사항이 있습니다.
그쪽 정보부에 북조선 잡자가 있어.
독립? 모두 절멸한 것 같습니다.
이 정도 비밀이 샜다는 건 분명히 여기에 그것도 윗선에 두더지가 있다.
용의자를 사살하면 어떡해? 인질이 되지 말았어야죠. 이 시간부로 24시간 도검청 부처. 뭐하는 짓이야? 응하지 않으시면 독립으로 간주해서 수사선상에 올려놓겠습니다.
그래 곧 밝혀지겠지. 네 배우도.
병을 찾아야 돼!
김 차장이 미친 것 같습니다.
거기 사진과 증거품들을 보세요! 내가 모를 것 같아? 난 네가 반드시 독립이라고 생각해.
Sooner or later he'll cut you down.
Oh yeah, I'd watch this.
There's a bunch of extra stuff on here on the end of this. All right. Cool. Magnolia Pictures. Oh, that's because I pulled it from somewhere else. That's why. That makes sense.
So that movie reminds me of. It has a look of a Michael Mann film, as
Yeah,
far
sure
as the way
do.
it's shot, but the way the action is more kinetic.
Mhm.
Has more of a the way it's shot is more serious, but the way the
Mhm.
action moves a little more like a Michael Bay film. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I get that. I never saw any of Squid Games. I know that was the big thing. I missed
Mhm.
out. Maybe I'll go back and watch it. But I am excited to see more Korean cinema. Like I do enjoy. I don't know. Did you watch Bad Guys?
You told me about it. I hadn't gotten around to it yet.
I think that's a pretty good show. But I think this is cool. It looks interesting. Um, and it's funny when you said action and you said Korean cinema. I definitely thought I was going to see more martial arts.
Yes, yes.
Um,
But that was
I
a
didn't see
misdirect.
it, but that was cool. So yeah, we'll see.
So here's the thing. So this is based on a true story. Here's the tagline. We'll know. We'll soon know how you fit into this. Two spies, one target. Magnolia Pictures has revealed the official U.S. trailer for the Korean action film titled Hunt, which premiered at Cannes early this year. It's one of the most intense and epic action films of 2022. I'd agree with that. Um, this is the directorial debut of late Jung-jae, who was the breakout star for Squid Games on the national on the American scene. He's been a big star in Korea.
Sure.
So here it is. Park Pyong Ho, and I apologize if I'm butchering these names, and Kim Jong-do are agents for the National Security Agency. They're both excellent at their jobs and rivals. The two men chase after a North Korean spy sent to South Korea. They soon uncover a hidden truth about an assassination plot. So basically, they're going after each other, and the question is which one of them, if any of, if they are the moles, because they're accusing each other.
Mhm.
So it almost seems like everybody's picking a side,
Mhm.
and you have to figure out what side you want on, because somebody's going to end up being right about this and somebody's going to end up being wrong. And when this all shakes out, whose side, like who's still standing? That's what it looks like to me. I really love the way it's shot,
Mhm.
and I really love the way the camera follows each of them. So like
It kind of reminds me, and it's not the. It reminds me of like in a video game of like a camera following behind somebody without cutting to
mm-hmm,
different scenes,
mm-hmm.
like that, which is interesting because it
And
makes you feel like you're right in the action.
in the face to face scenes and the like the two rivals and the hunt, this whole who's who, it
Mhm.
reminds me of Face Off. Not at
Okay.
like not in a hokey kind of way, but the idea that here's two people who they know who they are.
Hmm.
They know I'm the bad guy, I'm the good guy, and you're the whole idea is you're a bad guy in somebody's story. But it reminds me of that whole going back and forth at each other, where one tries to get the upper hand against the other, with this backdrop of global terrorism. You
Yeah.
know, uh, that it reminds me of that these two stars, these two people who are passionate about whatever it is that they're doing, going up against each other. So that's why I wanted to see this.
When does it come out?
This comes out.
It just says coming soon on this trailer, the Hunt official trailer, or whatever.
I'm looking at right now. I'm on IMDb.
Okay.
It does not say. Now, here's the thing. It's already come out overseas.
Hmm.
People have already seen it.
Okay.
So I just think that, like I said, I really want to see this because it looks so much different from the action cinema we see from I said about to say Hong Kong. I apologize. Korean cinema, and we know how good Korean cinema is, but this looks more grounded. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the action doesn't look over the top. This looks like this actually happened.
Yeah, because it doesn't like do like since it's not necessarily dealing with martial arts or anything, and there's probably not a
Mhm,
lot of wire fu or anything like that. It
mhm.
gives it a realer sense for sure. Um, I'm curious with a movie like this if it'll draw people into be like, oh, I kind of want to know more about like this period in Korean history in terms of like what their agencies were dealing with in terms of like spies and stuff like that.
Well, it's funny that you mention that because if you go look at the poster on IMDb, it looks real. Like if you look at the poster, you don't think this is an action movie.
Hmm.
That's what I think is and that's why I kind of wanted to watch it because it was so intriguing. Here's the blurb and all these people talking about this is a great action movie. The action is kinetic. It looks it's so fluid. And then when you look at it in the beginning of it, it doesn't come off like an action movie. It comes off like a thriller. The
Hmm.
poster makes it seem um like a Michael Lee Kerr film, a book. I'm sorry, and like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, like those kind of films. It reminds me of that. John Le Carre. Oh man, I said Tom, didn't I?
You did.
Bad Leroy. Bad Leroy. Um, but it has that. That's what it reminded me of. His books, the way, because that's what the poster reminds me of. So
Hmm.
I'm really interested in this because it looks totally different from the Korean cinema that we know, that we know, because we go into it with this whole idea of oh, and that's not what this is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Would you
trying
see
to think
this?
of. Would
Would
I
you
see it
see
in
this?
theaters? Yeah,
Yeah.
I would see it in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah. I keep looking at it now to the side. Y'all, it's getting late. I gotta go. I gotta go get me some sleep. Leroy wants to stay forever, but I gotta go.
Hey man, I got kids. Sleep is whenever.
I mean, that's y'all and Katie got to deal with that.
Ooh, a new trailer for something else. You want to watch that?
All right, y'all, we out. Follow us. Peace.